Part of the holy trinity of Indian batting at one point in time, now an established commentator and one of cricket's most respected voices, VVS Laxman, joining me for this very special interview on India Today. Thanks, VVS, as usual. Always a pleasure to talk to you.
My pleasure, Burya.
Indian team looking good, all set for the T20?
Oh, fantastic. And since the T20 series in Australia, I thought they've dominated all the matches they played, except for the Pune T20, where probably the Sri Lankan pace bowlers exploited the conditions. But having said that, all departments, it's not only one department, batting they've dominated, bowling they started picking up wickets in the first 6 overs, fielding has been outstanding. Not only is this Indian team probably the most fittest, but I would say that one of the most best ever fielding side I've seen for a long time in world cricket, not only from India. They're swift across the ground, their throws are very accurate, powerful throws. I think all in all, I think the kind of confidence they required going to the big tournament like a T20 World Cup, I think they've got that.
So what changed? What changed after the one days in Australia?
I think the selectors have to be complimented. There were 3 areas which was a huge concern for India in T20 format, and you saw that even in the matches played against South Africa, even though it was in home conditions. Number one, the attacking opening pair. While Rohit Sharma was very consistent, he was giving that start, but Shikhar Dhawan was inconsistent. His strike rate was well below 100, but that changed. And I think Ravi Shastri has to be complimented, because I talked to Ravi and he said that the role to Shikhar Dhawan was defined. He was going to play the aggressor role, and suddenly there was a huge transformation in the way Shikhar Dhawan tried to express himself, and his strike rate from below 100 went up to close to 140, 150, and perfect opening combination, Rohit Sharma and Shikhar Dhawan. Second, and the most important, was the bowling department, which was not picking up wickets in the first 6 overs. Before Ashish Nair and Bumrah came in, India just picked up 2 wickets in the first 6 overs against South Africa, whereas since they have come regularly, every match they're picking up wickets consistently in the power play. And once you do that in any format, you pick wickets, it will affect the scoring pattern of the opposition batting team. And I think that made a huge difference. And again at the death, Ashish Nair, Ashwin and Bumrah have been exceptional. Also the finishers role. Previously, it was only MS Dhoni and to some extent Suresh Raina, but Suresh was batting at 4, Dhoni at 5. There was no one who was giving that confidence to Dhoni to go and express himself, because Ravindra Jadeja has not been able to fulfill the role of an all-round at number 7. Now with Yuvraj Singh there, and the way Hardik Pandya has used this opportunity and showed to every one of us that he can dominate at number 7, I think MS Dhoni is going out and playing with a free mind. So these were the 4 major issues, and everything has been solved thanks to the selectors. Right people were chosen to fill in the gaps.
Excellent. And a word on Virat, perhaps the best batsman in the world at this point in time on current form?
Without a doubt in all formats. And I have become a big fan of Virat, and the reason for that is when you see him play over the last 4 years, every time I see him, he's improving, he's evolving as a player, he's evolving as a person, and it's really unbelievable to see how mature he is. When you're chasing, you're always under pressure, but he loves that situation. He's a big match player. He assesses the situation, like the knock against Pakistan, where probably the best of batsmen, the informed batsmen, were tested by the fiery spell Amir bowled, but Virat Kohli respected that spell, because he knew the target was not huge. He respected the condition, which were seaming condition, and once he got his eye in, once he got settled down, he started playing a lot of shots, and his favorite shot, which was leading to his downfall, which is outside the off-stump cover drive, but now he's mastered that. That shows that he's working on the areas of concern he had over the last 2 years. Amazing. India is very lucky to have someone like Virat Kohli at number 3. His adaptability, his consistency, and handling pressure is phenomenal.
Just to move away a little bit from India, do you think any side in the world at this point in time, I mean obviously Pakistan, Sri Lanka has not been able to challenge, we've seen that in the Asia Cup. Any other team that comes to mind which might pose a serious challenge for India? Australia, South Africa, England, any of those sides?
See, this World Cup, it's an open World Cup, and T20 format is such where one brilliant performance, like someone like a Shabir or Mahmudullah could have changed the finals, but again, India clinical performance. I think South Africa are again favorites, because they've got a settled look, they've got dangerous batsmen, especially for T20 format, and then wicket taking bowlers for T20 format. England has done well in the recent past. West Indies is always the unpredictable and the dangerous side. It just we have to wait and see how they come up and play as a team. Because individually they've got probably the best T20 players in world cricket. So these are the three teams. If Brendan McCullum would have been there, then New Zealand side would have been really dangerous. But in his absence, I'm not sure how New Zealand will handle the pressure. Australia is a very good batting side, but where they lack is the depth in their bowling. Very average bowling side.
Final two questions before I sort of let you go. One, at home, on conditions that firstly, do you think spin will play a major part?
I don't think spin will play a major part, because I believe that the wickets will be good batting wickets where the par score will be 160, 170. Yes, definitely there will be more assistance for the spinners in subcontinent compared to places like Australia or South Africa, but it won't be rank turners. And I think the wickets will be well prepared, because T20 format, the whole world will be looking at this tournament. You want high scoring games. So I'm sure that the curators will be mindful of that and they will prepare a good batting track.
Final question, India, Pakistan, always that billing, etc. Do you think with this Pakistan team that's sort of losing a bit of sheen because they're so far behind, or can they come up? Is Shahid Afridi the right captain, for example? What's going wrong with Pakistan?
I think their batting order is not settled. Except in the last match against Sri Lanka, they had Sarfaraz at number 3, they had Umar Akmal at number 4 and Shoaib Malik at number 5. I think that is the right batting order. And also they lack the depth in the spin department, because when you have to do well as a team, your bowling department has to have a lot of options. But except for Amir and Irfan, you don't see anyone who can come and pick up wickets. Probably the experience of Shahid Afridi will be useful. Having said that, their main batsmen have to strike. And they didn't have a good opening pair. In the last 14 or 15 months, there are 13 players who played in the top 3. So I think they didn't probably plan properly for the T20 World Cup. They don't have a settled batting lineup, but Pakistan can always be dangerous, because this format suits their style of playing cricket, and never ever take Pakistan lightly.
So fingers crossed it's India for you, as in terms of being a serious contender and favourites going into the cup?
Without a doubt. The way India has played, the way India has dominated over the last 3 series, I think India start as strong favourites.
India start as strong favourites. Strong words from somebody who has been there, done that for India for a long, long time. We've got to wait and see what happens, but make no mistake, this Indian side looks really, really set to make a mark in this T20 World Cup.
Not everyone in our country is allowed to default on a bank loan, while billionaire Vijay Mallya is sitting abroad after defaulting on a bank loan worth 9,000 crores. A poor farmer from Thanjavur in Tamil Nadu was brutalized.
So this time it's going to be me who's going to be talking to you.
It's going to be me who's going to tell you what's new from the world of technology. We have news, we have reviews, and we have Sahil doing the Redmi Note 3 review. And